Let's talk about writing assignment 1 because it is due at the end of this week. All the information that you really need to prepare assignment 1 and submit it is in the syllabus, but I've highlighted some of the key points here. Whenever you receive an assignment, it's a good idea to analyze it to make sure that you fully understand what's expected. That may seem obvious, but one of the hardest things for me to do is to deduct points from students because they didn't read the assignment carefully, didn't understand what was expected, or didn't understand exactly what it is they were supposed to do. If that's the case with you after reviewing this information in this video, please do ask me a question. It's certainly better to get things resolved before it comes to the point of losing a grade because of it. So assignment 1, first of all, what's the purpose? It's a personal essay. That is to share experiences. The purpose is to share your experience. In order to write a personal essay, we have to know a little bit about point of view. Point of view is the stance or the perspective from which a story or a communication is made. There are basically, in writing, 2 points of view, and they correspond to the grammatical concept of point of view because different points of view use different pronouns. So, for example, we have first-person point of view. First person means that the subject is the speaker. The speaker is talking about himself or herself, in which case the speaker will use pronouns like I and we. That's first person. Second person is the person spoken to, you, and we don't, as the subject, and we don't really have that as a consistent point of view in writing. Writing has to be either from a first person or a third person point of view, although there may be dialogue within that first and third person point of view, which employs a dialogue, would employ second person point of view, people speaking to each other. But as a sustained point of view over the course of a long piece, something would have to either be first or third person point of view. So third person point of view is when the subject is a person or thing spoken about. And in third person, we do not use the pronouns I or we. We use pronouns like he, she, it, he, she, it, and them. We would not use you. We would not use I. Point of view is important here because you are going to be sharing your personal experiences. Now, for the most part, assignments that you'll get in college will not ask you to use the first person point of view. And in fact, after this assignment, it's the last time you'll be using first person point of view in this course. Now, does that mean that you can't express an opinion if you can't use first person point of view? No, it does not. In fact, for the most part, you don't have to use the words I or we in expressing an opinion. You can simply state the opinion, and the reader, if it's an opinion, will recognize it as such. So you can stick to third person point of view and make an argument. Just leave the I and the we out of it. So our topic then is technology and its effects. And of course, you're well grounded in this topic now, having done 5 or 6 readings on the subject and being involved in several discussions on the topic and having listened to me on the topic as well. So you can use that. You've been preparing for this all along in your journals and in your discussions. So you do have accumulated a good bit of brainstorming, I should hope. So you're going to explain the positive and negative effects. It's a good idea to have a strong thesis. Okay, what's the main idea, the overall point of your essay? It might be good to frame that in terms of whether you think the net effect on balance is good, bad, or equal. The length of the paper is 2 pages. I'm not a word counter, I said, so if it is a few lines short of 2 pages, you're not going to be downgraded. If it's a page and a half, you might be. Okay, that's substantial. So we're looking at 2 pages. Don't pad it. You should have enough material to be able to make that length. Also look at the information in the syllabus about, trying to get it up here on the screen, about the format. I guess I can't get it on the screen for some reason. The format should be, and this is in the syllabus, the format should be a cover page. You want a cover page with your name, my name, the date, the title of the assignment. The reason for a cover page rather than just putting your information at the top of the first, PowerPoint has stopped responding. I guess I have too many PowerPoints open. There's our note on writing assignments. The reason for having a cover page is that it reduces the confusion on the length of your text. Okay, so your text should occupy 2 full pages. It gets a little confusing if part of those 2 pages is the identifying information for your paper. The top right-hand corner of each page, each subsequent page, at least 2, there would be at least 1 subsequent page, should have your last name and page number. That's called a running head. There are ways to do that automatically in Word. Please do not use any graphics, no illustrations, or colored type. While I admire creativity, this is a writing course and we're primarily concerned with the readability of your text. Don't use colored type. Don't use any fancy type. Stick to Times New Roman, and no illustrations. Writing assignments have to be submitted through Blackboard. If you have a problem with that, contact me. It's useless for you to send me your assignments through email. I cannot grade them. That's for technical reasons. Unless an essay is submitted through Blackboard, it cannot be graded. So review all of these things. Most of the checklist on the essay assignments does not apply to this particular assignment. If you do use any kind of outside material, please do your best to cite the source. Although I know we have not covered citing and MLA style yet, I would want you to make sure that you are not accused of plagiarism. So make sure that you at least attribute information and quotations especially to the source. So I want to wish you good luck. I'm confident after having read your journals, you know, many of which were very, very, very eloquent, very fluent. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do with this personal essay assignment. So good luck.